Yes, come in.
Yes, hello. I'm looking for the most powerful pre-workout you do, please, with illegal stuff hidden.
Hidden stuff in the label, you say?
Yes.
Well, L-citrulline and a bit of caffeine feels like you're off your bonds.
That'll do, yes.
Well, we have just a thing.
What is it?
Hold on, it's under-counter stuff, this.
Oh, dearie me.
Excelsior, sir.
That will do nicely.
$65 for 15 serves, cheers.
Actually, no.
Illegal substances.
Review Bros back with a hyped one, and it's the really powerful pre-workout, and we're going to be answering the question, does it excel? Sure?
And that's the one we've got. Power time, people. Let's get into it. 2 scooper. Guys, if you could, please do hit the thumbs up straight away and do subscribe to the channel. It really does mean a lot. We love it. Cheers, guys.
It's...
Taste and mixability with the one flavour that exists in this realm, and that is a fruit punch.
Cola. It's actually called fruit cola, but it is fruit punch.
It's got a very crystal meth look to it with those old crystals. In fact, let me try and show you guys exactly what I mean. Look at that. You see that? It's like a crystal look. So, yeah, let's do this.
That's normally a good sign it's going to kill you off. So.
Because of the OP power, we are going to just quickly weigh these scoops. We are, as you guys might or might not know, we reviewed this product on just one scoop that we were sent kindly by a subscriber. But now we've managed to get hold of the tub, so we're going to do the full serve, which is 2 scoops.
Little cute scoop, and each scoop is 6 grams, and 2 scoops get you 12 grams. So let's see.
Okay, taste and mixability. Let's have a look. So, mixability looks very, 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 very good indeed.
Yeah, it's a light scoop, even with a 2 scoops, so it's not much to mix in.
Minimal frothing.
Yeah.
Smells really strong, like fruit punch.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm worried. Tastes like Battenberg.
Yeah, not bad. Normally I'm not a fan of fruit punch, but because it tastes more like Battenberg, I do like it. On the count to 3. 1, 2, 3. 7 out of 10.
Did we just become best friends?
Yep. Hey.
Yeah, 7 out of 10, guys. Definitely doable considering what's in it.
Oh yeah.
No complaints really. Just a bit boring, if anything at all.
And if we survive, we'll be back to tell you how we got.
Absolutely. 7 out of 10. Okay guys, we're moving into the price of the product now. This section you want to stay tuned for, guys. It's a bit funny, a bit different, a bit out there.
Yeah.
So the important bit to note straight away, obviously, to stay very consistent, what we always do is run these reviews on maximum serving that it says on the tub itself. Now in this instance, it says take 1 to 2 scoops before working out. So obviously we're going to have to do it by the 2 scoops. That's just the rule of thumb.
And a lot of you will do the full serve.
Yeah. So that knocks this tub down to just 15 servings. 15.
Couple of weeks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks of usage if you use it daily. That is obviously, before I even get into any pricing, that's obviously going to be expensive. Yeah. Unless it's $15 for the tub. Not likely. So, pick this up from the website, and they currently do have a little offer going on, so that's where we recommend to go for US guys. This is evassupplements.com. They were very kind to actually be the ones to ship this out to us, and they work with Imperial Nutrition, so great collab. It costs from there at the moment $49.99 US dollars. That actually still works out at $3.33 per serving, so it is still very expensive. But US guys, you've got the lucky deal here, because the UK, we're getting screwed over here. Tell them why, Craig.
Not quite as good on the UK. I mean, you can get it, but you pay the price, and that's from PredatorNutrition.com. We're at $65.99, and that works.
That's not
out,
dollars. That's great.
That is pounds, and that works out as £4.39 a go. So you know, a McDonald's worth, a meal worth per go.
Yeah, it's expensive. You know, very expensive. One of the most, probably not the most expensive, but definitely one of the most expensive products we've reviewed on the channel to date.
You pay for the power, not the label. We're just going to hope that it's justified.
Yeah, and it comes as no surprise probably to you guys right now that on our consistent pricing scale, it does unfortunately fall into that 0 out of 10 category.
A zero impressed.
Just because it's just so expensive.
Yeah.
We're just going to hope that the effects justify that price score to some degree. For some people, there'll be no justification.
Yeah.
It'll no matter how good it is, unless you add 15 pounds of muscle per use. Yeah. We're going to get into it though, guys, because the effects are what is being hyped around the industry at the moment. So, yeah, going to move into it. But unfortunately, that pricing does have to have that 0 out of 10.
Alright, label time. Let's see what all the hype's about. So 2 scoops to get the serving, 12-gram scoop, and the proprietary blend, which means we don't know exact figures as to what's in there, which is annoying. We're not a fan of that personally.
It's a huge shame. It really does lose points on that factor. You know, at this high end, especially when we are talking high stimulants, in an ideal world, we'd want to know exactly how much of each ingredient we're getting, because for all we know, we're getting 1,500 milligrams of caffeine right now. You just don't know.
Yeah.
And that's the worrying part. But we're going to take it for what it is. We're going to try and delve into the ingredients as they are, but we're not going to be able to tell you whether or not they are hitting clinical doses. However, at a low scoop, 5.3 per scoop, at the 1 scoop, there's a very good chance there's a couple of bits of these that are not clinical dosed.
Yeah.
So, without no further ado.
And the other shame is with the price you're paying as well, you would want a transparent label. But hey ho, first up is L-citrulline.
So that's a pump ingredient, guys. It is the better version than citrulline malate, so that's a good start. I'd say that definitely at the 5.3, the 1 scoop, you're probably not going to be hitting clinical dose because you want 4 to 6 grams of it alone. At the 2 scoops, you might be. It's responsible for building nitric oxide levels up in the bloodstream, getting blood vessels vasodilated. You know, a good pump ingredient, basically.
Yeah. Then we've got trimethylglycine.
AKA betaine, guys. So again, very, very likely this is underdosed. In an ideal world, we'd be getting 2.5 grams of the stuff. You may be getting close to that at the 2 scoops. Again, we can't tell you. But that is going to be responsible for muscular endurance, boosting pumps, and, you know, just a general jack of all trades ingredient that's been shown to improve lots of different things in fitness. So a good ingredient. Again, don't know if it's fully dosed.
Nice one. Then we move into Cogelia africana extract fruit.
Also known as the African sausage plant. That is a stimulant, guys, so it's a powerful stimulant in some cases, as long as they've got the right strain. Now, what I'll say is, it's in some studies it's been shown to have the power of caffeine and beyond. It's been dubbed as a replacement for sort of DMHA, DMAA, you know, those high power stimulants. Again, can't tell you how much is in it, guys. I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah. And then we move into caffeine anhydrous.
That is the staple stimulant in all pre-workouts these days that have stimulation in them. Responsible for boosting energy in the gym, getting you really in the zone. So it's a good ingredient. Again, don't know how much there is.
Yep. Then we got Bauhinia purpurea extract.
Also known as the purple orchid tree. It's just a metabolic rate increaser, so it helps burn body fat and metabolize fat as energy source. So it is a good ingredient to have. Again, it's one of those rare ones that we don't often see, so it's interesting to see how it'll feel in the effects section.
Yeah, should get you sweating. Then bitter orange extract.
That is a stimulant, guys. It contains things such as synephrine and octopamine, which mimic actions of neurotransmitters. So it is a powerful ingredient, guys. If you're looking for stimulation, then that is one of the ones that's up there.
Yeah, and then we actually do have octopamine next.
Yeah, guys, it's obviously linked in with the one mentioned beforehand. Just basic stimulant. Octopamine is like a DMHA derivative, so powerful stuff.
Yeah, fat burning type ingredients. Last but not least, hawthorn extract fruit.
That has basically been shown to reduce MAO activity, and you'd be asking what that is. So that's monoamine oxidase. Basically, what that is the body tries to reduce the stimulants in the bloodstream as quick as possible to get back to its natural state. That's what the body's good at doing.
Homeostasis.
Even building muscle. It tries its best to get back to homeostasis, the normal body state. But in doing so, that has been shown to reduce the body's ability to do so. So it's basically a prolonging effect of the ingredients mentioned beforehand. So, for example, the synephrine, the octopamine. Those ingredients will be able to work for longer durations in the blood, in the body. So it's a good ingredient if you want long-term energy.
You won't be sleeping, is what Aaron's saying.
Yeah, do not take this close to bed. That's the best thing that hawthorn's been shown for, as well as some other healthy effects such as lowering blood pressure and heart health. But yeah, that is the most important part. It stops the reduction of stimulants in the blood. Nice.
That's an interesting little ingredient to finish off, and there's no digestion aid in there, so it is just that, and it should work in order of dosing. So the first ingredient we mentioned, L-citrulline, should be highest dosed, and then it gets lower and lower as we go on.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Nice one.
The most important part of this review, the effects and how did we feel Excelsior.
And what we'll say to that
is,
dearie me on a daily. Now, what does that really mean, Aaron?
it means this is some powerful shit.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very strong. Very powerful. Too much.
Ain't no basic hoe here.
No, let's start from the beginning. I think that's always the best way to do it.
No beta.
No beta-alanine tingles.
You might find that good or bad, depending on. Half hour, and then we had major. We were like, oh.
We felt it after a few minutes.
Yeah, we felt the elevated heart rate, but the highness factor, the eyeballs open, coming after half an hour.
You could feel your pulse going up. I had this feeling, you didn't, but I really had to resist being sick. I really did. I was sitting here like.
Was that before we even started leg day as well?
Yeah, that was here.
Oh.
We did let it kick in for a bit longer than we probably should have, with 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Just due to filming and other bits and pieces for Review Bros.
Yeah. It doesn't actually state the kick-in time on it just says take before you train.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Guys, got to the gym and you I don't know if you saw, but add our Snapchats in the bit below. But my face was as white as a ghost.
It was funny.
I felt high as a sky kite, or higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way that there's nothing else in this label other than that. No way on earth. No way.
Unless it's written in invisible ink. But yeah, you know, you just can't wait to get down the gym. You're like clubbing mode. You're like, way.
Yeah. It's not a productive pre-workout though.
Not in the sense of taking it daily and making gains and getting pumped.
No, not for a fitness professional or someone who does care about the training. It is for a stim junkie. At 2 scoops, this is important. Actually, we do mention that.
Yeah, maximum.
1 scoop's okay probably for more of an average person.
Oh yeah.
But the 2 scoops, guys, is crazy. Pumps, no, not really, not much in the sense of pumps, but we didn't expect there to be. It's not, it's not an all-rounder
one thing
advocating
in there
pump.
for pumps, yeah. So.
And even then, that's probably underdosed.
Yeah, and they're not pushing this for pumps. Let's be honest. What do they claim on the front?
High stim, energy, and focus build muscle. Now, build muscle again. I struggle to believe that because of the appetite suppression that we're feeling now. So we took
The
this
sweats,
4.5 hours ago.
Yeah.
5 hours ago now.
You don't feel too hungry.
No, my body feels wrecked.
Yeah.
But my mind is still high and
engaged.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah. So we say that you feel this really good for like up to 3 hours, and then it sort of drops off energy-wise, but the focus maintains. So it's kind of a crashy feeling physically, but not mentally.
It's definitely one of the most high stim products I've ever tried.
Yeah, it's in
at
our
2
top
scoops.
top 5, possibly top 3
top
even.
2, 3, yeah. It is up there, guys.
It's getting near to rocket, I would say, in terms of like the eyes wide open.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably too strong for general training. And as TJ said, that 1.5 to 1.75 scoops is probably more that sweet spot.
Yeah. More usable.
The 2 scoops is very, very, very strong.
It's intense.
If you can't feel this at 2 scoops, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
100%. Or you've got a dodgy batch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So energy and focus, 10 out of 10.
Minimum.
Pumps, probably 4 out of 10. You know, it is below average. But you don't really get any negatives like super jitters and like things like that.
The sickness was the negative for me.
I didn't really get that, so it might be person to person.
and the highness factor out of 10 was 15.
Yeah.
So you know, we've put everything into consideration, and it is important beginners to stay away from this at 2 scoops.
Yeah.
Really important.
Yeah.
And this is for a advanced as hell, high stim junkie, absolute mentalist.
Yeah. Take it
at
once
2
a month
scoops.
for fun, sort of thing. Or once a week or fortnight, you know. But don't abuse it, please.
No, guys. So all those factors considered, because of the pumps weren't there, we're still going to give it a 9 out of 10. But that is for those high stim junkie. I can't express that enough.
Yeah.
It's not for a, you know,
Average Joe.
yeah, or someone who's just taking it for the fun of it. It's
Yeah.
not. It's so strong.
Yeah.
It is so strong. Yeah, 9 out of 10, guys. Any questions, just comment below. We'll answer them as best we can. But it's seriously, it's verging on not a pre-workout.
Yeah.
It literally is verging on something else.
Yeah, a party drug or something.
Yeah.
It is cool, it is fun. We had a great session. That's why we've given it the 9 out of 10. But it's not for someone who wants to take
Oh, I
training
know one more
seriously.
thing. It makes you thirsty as hell.
Yeah. Like-
really,
yeah.
really drinking your drink, like dry mouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, really.
So it
yeah,
forces you to stay hydrated. So
but one of the most high stim ones going. So 9 out of 10.
it does excel. We're going to move into final verdict and wrap up the scores on the doors of this super hyped Excelsior pre-workout and go back to each of the sections to find out why we landed on these
Absolutely.
scores.
Mm.
First up was taste.
Taste, you know, not important in this one, but it was absolutely not bad at all. We gave it a 7 out of 10. Just tasted like Battenberg, a bit fruit punchy, nothing
Yeah.
special, but not bad.
Not bad. And then we move into price.
That's where it does lose out, guys. It does get that 0 out of 10. It is an expensive product, so
Yeah.
bear that in mind.
But you're paying for crack cocaine, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
And then we move on to effects.
Effects, crazy strong. Stim, junkie, heaven and beyond at 2 full scoops. It got a 9 out of 10. For a stim junkie, it's probably a 10 out of 10 or an 11 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
But overall, for the reasons mentioned, we gave that a 9 out of 10. And that gives us an overall score of
16 out of 30, so just about above average on the whole spectrum. You
Yeah.
might justify it's worth the price if you just use it once every couple
it's for
of
that
weeks
niche.
for fun.
It's for a niche market.
Yeah.
Those numbers are very subjective to change depending on what your needs and wants are. If you're a millionaire, that price won't even matter, will it? So
Yeah.
bear those numbers in mind, that they are honest opinions and that they do vary from person to person. For a beginner, and they took this at 2 scoops, it would only get a 1 out of 10 because they wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah, they wouldn't even be
So,
down the gym, they'd be in the toilet instead. So.
Yeah, they'd be, well, in a hospital bed.
Yeah, we've had friends that have done it.
So 16 out of 30. A massive thanks to Eva's Supplements and Imperial for sending it over to us. Do with that as what you will.
Yeah.
It is high stim and we absolutely take no responsibility for any ill effects of taking.
Yeah, we still feel really high now.
Cheers for watching, guys, and as always, stay
Stay stimmed.
you will.
You bloody will, trust me.